Hey Alan, this is Tanner with Main Street Mowing, coming over here to give you a free property evaluation. And with every free property evaluation, you get a free one-liner joke. So here is your joke. Get ready for it. What do you call a man with no body and just a nose? Nobody knows. I don't know. Just nobody knows. That's greatness. Okay, so look through the rest of our videos. You'll see a couple other jokes we did for other people. But what I want to talk to you about today on your property evaluation is you guys could use maybe a little fertilizer over here, because I mean it's a little bit of a shady area. Ideally you'd replace that with a different type of grass or something. You're getting a little bit of erosion up there against the house, and it's just probably a little bit too shady for that Bermuda grass. Other thing is you have some sprinkler heads in the front lawn that I've noticed that are just way too high for the guys, and so you're probably getting annoyed with this breaking off sprinkler heads, hitting them with the wheels of the tires of the mowers, and you know, just having to do a lot of upkeep for those sprinkler heads. What I would like to do, and I'm going to do this at my cost of labor and no profit here, I just want to get these things to where they cause you less problems. So let's look at some sprinkler heads and I'll show you what I'm talking about. These, the tops of these heads need to be flush, and I'm sorry about the wind here. The tops of these heads need to be flush with the dirt level and definitely not above where the grass level would be. So let's just take a cruise around the front of your property and we can take a look at some of these sprinkler heads in question. Here's one to start off with. This one hadn't been damaged yet, but you can see it's that big round black area should be down about maybe 1.5 to 2 inches, so that there's no way it can become in contact with a wheel. Same right here. This guy is a little bit too close to the sidewalk, so it's possible for the edger to get a hold of that sucker, but also it's really high. So this needs to go down about 4 inches and it will be all good. You got another one right here. Sprinkler head way too high out here. All this kind of stuff like that is going to get hit by a mower pretty darn quick. Here's a big green one, and I know a bunch of these were currently broke off and just sitting in the hole. I think I noticed this one a second ago. Yeah, it's not even attached. So, I mean, when you got sprinkler heads sitting up above the grass like that, you know, these guys are working hard, they're going fast. Anything that's sticking up above the ground, they're just gonna, you know, doesn't matter how careful they are. This week it'll be fine, next week it's gonna get hammered. So, let's keep on walking. You got another one right out here by the street. It's going to get hit with an edger or a mower. This is just a hazard out here. You got one in the middle of the lawn. I know this one is broke off. That one is not connected to your water system anymore either, I don't think. And here's one. Here's one right here that this black one right here. It's not damaged or anything, but I'm just waiting for it to happen. You know, it's above the ground. It's not too high above the ground, but it's bound to cause a problem eventually. I would go ahead and sink that one too. And here's one over here. So all in all, I think you have probably about 6 heads that are in the, like, just raring to be damaged. And I love you guys, man. I want to keep you as good customers. I want you to like us forever. What I want to do is, you know, 50 bucks. Pay my guys like a minimum wage labor. They're going to be happy to get these things out of their way. They can go faster when they mow grass and not have to look out for this. And they're always having to constantly replace stuff. And you want to be a happy customer. I want you to be a happy customer. Let me come out here and lower all these suckers and get them to where they can be maintained in a proper fashion. And we'll be partners on it. Let's do it. So anyways, 50 bucks and we'll get them all lowered to the proper height. Other than that, you guys have an immaculate place. I did see that there was a note on there about one time some rubber mulch got thrown into the pool. I'll put a note on there for the guys to be careful about rubber mulch around the pool, and I think that's about it. Hopefully you guys stay a happy customer for a long, long time. Adios.